Good morning. It is Thursday morning and I'm getting ready to leave for school. I have to run by the post office. I have to drop a t-shirt off. Look at how cute this packaging is. These are for our t-shirts. I don't really talk about that often, but we do have an Etsy shop where we make teacher t-shirts. So a lot of the ones that if you see me ever wearing them like in my videos, it's pretty much always the ones that we make. I just did 2 more designs. I did hashtag proud teacher and then hashtag sharing is caring, because that's a saying that we always use in class. We always say, all right, thank your neighbor for collaborating, and they say thank you for sharing. Sharing is caring. And so those 2 shirts will be coming out soon. I always have like an issue with making new t-shirts because sometimes I think of an idea and I'm like, oh, that would be super cute for a shirt. But then I always think that like maybe I'm only thinking of that idea because like I've seen it before and I liked it, but then I can't find it anywhere. And like I will always Google the t-shirt designs that I'm like thinking of, or like sayings or anything like that. And obviously like some sayings, like there's so many out there that it doesn't really matter, like teach, love, inspire or something like that. But like the hashtag proud teacher, I feel like maybe I've seen that before, but like I've looked and I can't find anything. So I don't know. It's just kind of tricky. That's why I don't like come out with a lot of t-shirt designs, just because I would never, ever, ever want to steal someone else's idea or make it seem like I was just copying them. Just because like I know that I wouldn't like that. So yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to have our Etsy shop linked down below. We also do, like graphic stuff. So we do like invitations that you could print from home for like parties. We have wall art that you can print for your house. And we do Snapchat filters. So we personalize Snapchat filters for parties or anything like that. So check out our Etsy shop. I will link it down below. So yeah, I'm gonna go drop this off at the post office and then head to school today. I'm super, super excited. We're gonna do, I didn't, but my partner texted me last night and was like, what if I told you I had enough Skittles and we could do an activity? And I was like, down. So we're gonna throw out the Halloween math, which is okay, but at the same time I also did already make all those copies for her and I, so we'll probably end up using them like closer to Halloween, maybe like actually on Halloween, since that's kind of like a shot day anyway. So we're going to do taste the arrays, and it's going to be with Skittles, and so they're going to make an array with Skittles, and then we'll draw the repeated addition sentence that goes with it. We are finished with arrays and repeated addition, but it's still some good practice for our test that's next week, and then it's just like a fun little activity. And our morning is all crazy anyway because of the Great Shakeout, and our recess time is messed up, so it'll work out, it'll be fun, and the kids are going to enjoy it. So I'll show you guys that later. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and head to school, and I will see you guys when I get there. Okay, so I just got into my classroom and I was going to show you guys really quickly what we're doing. So I printed out this sheet, and up here they will build their array with their Skittles, and then I'll probably have them draw the array after they're done, because they'll just use the Skittles for all of them. And then they'll do the repeated addition sentence and the multiplication sentence, if possible, in the box below. And then there's a front. Oh man, I just realized I printed the wrong way. Oh well. So that's what we're gonna do this morning. And then I have a whole to-do list of things to do. I have to leave by like 5 o'clock today. I have to head home because we have to go to my sister-in-law's music performance. She's in band at her high school, and so we're gonna head over there, and it's like a 25 or so minute drive, 20-25 minutes from our house. So I have to work on my to-do list during school today. My goals for today are reading bags for my students, finish grading last week's tests, A grammar PowerPoint for the following week. If I don't get to that, I don't get to it. It's not a big deal. I did do next week, so I'm already like good for next week. I just wanted to get ahead. Make copies, which I did do. Although I have a couple other things I need to copy. Oh my goodness. Okay, sorry. My partner's kids came to the door and brought me my Skittles for our activity. How cute is she? She wrote 26 plus 1 for you. Anyway, so I was reading off this. I need to get guided reading books for my 2 lower groups. I need to look at my Friday research that my partner put together for tomorrow. I need to film 2 spelling tests. I need to copy the spelling tests. I need to film my comprehension test for tomorrow. And I need to start working on my math slideshow for Monday because we're going to review for Monday for the test that's on Tuesday. So that is my plans. That's what I need to get done pretty much today. I do have PE today, so I'll be able to get like a good chunk of that done during that time. I'm probably going to film my spelling test this morning. I'm looking at the time. I should be able to film this morning. I always try and film them like at different parts of the day when people aren't going to come in, because I've said this before, but like the printer for the pod is in my classroom and everyone's computer like connects to it in this pod, which is like 5 classrooms. So people are always like in and out of my room, and so if I'm trying to film anything, like including YouTube videos, it's just like awkward. Like people come in, I'm like, oh, hi. Just staring at my camera. So I need to get that done. I had one more thing I was gonna say. No, I lost it. Really quickly, I'll show you guys my outfit. I feel like such an adult. I ironed my shirt this morning. Like, what? Who am I? So, I'm wearing this shirt, although the color looks like way different in this camera. It's like a burnt orange color, but I feel like it looks very brown in this camera. I have this just like simple gold-ish necklace with pearls. I've got these earrings that I wear like super often, my normal bracelets, and then I've just got jeans, like cropped jeans on, and then just these little sandals, just because, oh man, it's been pretty hot. And yeah, I actually was gonna wear goodness, I tried to wear booties today. I have like really cute tan booties. They're like leather and they have cutouts on the side, but I put them on with these pants, and the pants are like way too cropped, like up high, and it just looks silly with it. I always used to wear like longer pants with them. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go, and I will catch up with you guys later. Hey, it is about 4:20, and I'm just sitting here cutting out the these like little letters. I wanted to do like actual like letters, like I have, you can kind of see like over there, where I like cut them out because I don't have a Cricut or anything, so good old trusty scissors, but I just don't have the time to do that. So I just used this font from Miss Fifth, and it's just easier to cut out. So what I'm gonna do is I decided that my wall over next to my clock, which when I get up I'll show you what I'm talking about, I'm gonna use that as like my collaborative work wall. That's kind of what it's turned into. I've tried to do like a lot of collaborative projects this year, and the like Friday research projects I've been trying to put up there, and then I think that'll hold me accountable to like make sure that I'm doing collaborative projects a lot. And when I do them, I always pretty much assign partners, and then I make sure to assign them like accordingly so that every student in the class can be successful. So I'll pair like someone who maybe can read a lot better with someone who can't, not that they can't read, but like struggles a little bit more with the reading, just so that they feel successful in what they're doing as well. And then with partners, nobody can like not do anything, so they have to participate. I also noticed that when I assign their partners, I feel like they just like seem to get along a lot better. I don't have as many issues because they're not like sitting there chit-chatting or like, yeah, so that's kind of what I've done this year. So today we did an activity where they we took the bear story that we like close read yesterday and then also read the day before. We had PE today, so I didn't have a ton of time. So what I had them do is I paired them up, and then we created a double bubble map. I'll show you the one that we practiced with. We created a double bubble map with apples and oranges so that we could learn kind of what a double bubble map was, because I wasn't sure if they actually like know what that means. So we did that, and then I let them go and they did a double bubble map comparing, because this week was all about animals and their offspring, and so we did a mama bear and a baby bear, and then like the similarities and differences between the two. And I partnered them up, just gave them a blank white piece of paper and let them kind of go for it. And it turned out really awesome. And my favorite part was like, so when our admin walks through, they always ask the kids, they'll come up to them and like see what they're doing, and then they'll ask them like, what are you doing right now? And the hope is that they're not like, oh, I'm doing math or whatever. They want them to like go into detail about like what is their content objective right now. And so that we want them to like refer back to what is their objective, like what is their goal right now. So I've tried to do that with my kids this year. So what I did as I was walking around is I kind of just acted like I was a guest in the room. I would go up to the partners and say like, hey, just pretend I'm a guest in the room right now. Like, what are you working on? And I wanted to see like kind of what they would tell me. And all of them were able to tell me like basically what the objective was. They were like, oh, we're creating a double bubble map. We're using the text as evidence to compare a mama bear and a baby bear, and we're working with a partner to figure it out. And I was like, oh my gosh, like you guys are awesome. That's exactly like what I would want to hear if I was an admin and like walked into a room when the kids were collaborating. So I was really proud of them. I'll show you guys what we did. Let's see. So this was our example. So my goal was for that we can find similarities and differences between animals and their offspring. And then this was like our practice. We practiced comparing apples and oranges and like what that looks like. And then we did mama bear, baby bear, and then this was like my sample to show them about how big their first two circles should be. And then they worked with their partner. So I took my little cactus down that we're over here. Excuse me. And then they worked with their partner to create a double bubble map. I don't want to get like too close because I don't want to show like a bunch of student names, but they just used the text to compare a mama bear and the differences between the mama and the baby. So, and the reason I did that was because their research project tomorrow is basically that same thing. So they're going to pick an animal and they're going to do the 2-column note research and then do an Avid 1-pager based off of that. And we kind of wanted them to like be able to pick out those differences between the mom animal and the baby animal. So that's what we did. And then because that wall over there, that whole like this whole wall, this was their 1-pager from last week. This is their animal, like just animal research. This is the one I just showed you, and then next to it I'm gonna put the 1-pagers that we do tomorrow. I probably won't put the notes up just because I won't have room, but I will put the 1-pagers up. And then so I made all these letters to do the I'm gonna put collab corner like in the middle of that wall. So that's what I'm doing right now. I got a lot of stuff done today during the day, so I don't feel like I have as much to do. And then I didn't meet with my team after school, which I typically do on Thursdays, but we just didn't really need to. Tasting the arrays went really well. The kids had so much fun with it. A couple of kids got their Skittles taken away after we were done because they were still eating them. I let them eat 5 of their 20, and then they had the rest in the bag. And I caught a couple kids snacking on them, so they got their Skittles taken away. But that's okay because we learn from our mistakes. Guided reading went beautifully today. It was so much fun just like sitting there, like when the groups run perfectly, it's like I love doing guided reading. And then the kids at the tables like were totally on top of their game today. The kids that were like doing their center work. So it was a great day. Overall, it was an amazing day. So I hope everyone else had a really good day, and I'm going to finish doing my work right now. Okay, so I just put the letters all up and you can see this is like just right in the middle of the wall. I was kind of thinking this is like, it's not really collab corner because I guess it's not like a corner, but like it's catchy, so you have to. I thought about maybe putting it up there, but then it would look like only like this is collaboration and like this whole wall I want to be collaborative projects. So, I mean, it is what it is. Okay, so I'm getting ready to go, but I just put all these together to hand out tomorrow, and I just put this little note on the front of the order forms just to like encourage parents to order. A lot of parents don't really order where we live, but I'm trying to like show them that a lot of the books are super, super cheap. I mean, you can get all 8 of these books right here for $8. Like, that's such a good deal. So I am trying to encourage the parents a little bit more to order. So I will show you what I ordered. I actually posted a picture on Instagram, so if you already saw it, then you already know what I got. But I have to get going because I got to go to my sister's show. So I'm going to go ahead and go, and I'm going to sign off for it tonight. So I hope you liked this video, and I will catch up with you guys tomorrow.